Hello, welcome to another video. I'm going to do this a second time because I didn't do it right the first time. I break this tire down, put in a new valve stem, and fix a big hole in it. I pulled it down before, but I didn't really do it right, and the consequences are I got to do it again. Noise warning. I probably could have said that a little sooner, right? Hopefully it comes off easier than it did last time. Now that it was off before. I got a tire machine out there, but why do it that way? Why do it that way when I can do it the hard way twice? The key to this kind of stuff is don't get greedy. Trying to pull too much of it off at once. Take a little bite at a time. It's like you eat an elephant. You ever heard the joke? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Zena's not laughing. She's over there smiling at me like I'm an idiot, which is the way I get a lot of times.
I promise to be quiet.
I didn't tell you to be quiet. Come on. It's coming. Slowly. Thing's slipping a little. I think my tool is skipping over on me there. There we go. There's the front side. I gotta break the bead on the back. The reason I didn't pull this off is because I don't have the adapter to get that nut off there. I got the socket. I can't find the adapter that goes on the impact. Noise warning. Yep, tell them, Max. Not being friendly this time. Good timing, Max, with the racket. I think I'm gonna put you guys on pause while I break the back end side of this tire loose. Okay, I'm back after much beating and banging and prying and sweating, and surprisingly no cussing. I got this tire off, and the big problem here is this big gash. And you know, a lot of times you can just put a plug in it and go on, but this is a big jagged rock and it's tearing, and when you put more plugs in it tears further. The only way to fix this, if I'm lucky, is to get in here on the inside and patch it up. But before I do that, I need to get inside here where the hole is and scuff it. Clean it real good, scuff it, and then we'll apply the cement and glue our patch in. That's some, I think it's 80 grit. I'm not seeing it. Anyway, the point is, it needs to have, the glue needs to have something to be able to grip to. So you want to scuff it. If you buy a patching kit, they usually have a little ring in them that has, it's made for patching these sorts of things. Sorry for the noise. And I don't have one in there. Let's see if I have one in this kit. No. Yes, I do have one. Usually you have one of these little abrasive scrapers. I'll try to use it in here. Pretty much just just making some spots for the glue to really grab, roughing the area up. All right. This patch I think is a little small. The tear in there is about that wide. I guess you can see. Oh, yeah. There we go. Not too bad. The tear in there is about this wide. So I'm going to use a great big one. I say I'm going to use a great big one. What to do with it? Got me some rubber cement. It's going to be our glue, if you will. And another problem I was having was with the tire valve, the valve stem. They make different sizes of these if you've never messed with them before, so you gotta make sure you gotta get one that fits your application. If I can find the patch, there it is. No, no, well, yeah. I got these great big ones. I guess I can use one of those. I'm gonna use this ridiculously oversized patch just because, you know, that's just how, yeah. You guys need to see Xena right now. She's cracking up at me with my extreme countryness. Alright. We're going to peel this. Get our handy dandy glue and put it on there. Rubber cement. Slop it on there, I guess. That's what I do. I'm going to reach in here and coat the area real good. And then all I'm going to do is reach in here and put it across the tear and apply me some pressure. Make sure I've got it all covered good. While that's sealing up, I'm going to set it aside. Put some weight on it. Alright. Need to deal with this valve stem. I'm just going to take this hammer, because hammers work good, and bop it. Yours probably won't come out that easy unless it's been pulled out before. It was, I took one out of another wheel and boogered it up so it was leaking. Because boogered up's a word, right?
You spell that?
T-H-A-T, right?
Yeah.
That's how you spell that? Alright, I'm going to open our tire valve. This size here is where you run into trouble. If this size isn't right, it'll never go through your rim. So what I like to do on these is grab a set of pliers. Good thing I was prepared and had the pliers close by, right? Best thing to do is put some kind of something on it. I'll clean this rim where this thing sits. Make sure it's clean. And if you'll get a little bit of oil, like I said, good thing I was prepared. A little spot of oil around it, and then push it through from the back side. You're going to grab it with your pliers and pull, and you're done. That's all there is to it. And the fun part's going to be putting the wheel back on, or tire back on. You need to clean this bead around this on both sides before you put your tire back. And I like to lubricate the tire. It makes it a lot easier to go back on if you lubricate the tire in a couple of spots. One spot will be inside on this part, inside here, on the back side of that seat, and then in here so that it can slip over. I'm going to check on this patch and make sure I didn't just mess it up. You let that dry a while before you stick it back on there. So I'm gonna let that dry until I think it's set up good, and then we'll put it back together. Okay, I'm back. Probably an hour has passed, maybe a little less. Got the patch in, it seems to be dry. I'm gonna try it and see. Got the valve stem in. Bead's already in good shape there. This is not what's written on here. This is a little bit of engine cleaner. All you really need to put these on and get them to seal is a little bit of soapy water, mildly soapy water. I like to use an oil-based product because I don't like putting any moisture in it. I don't have to. But I don't have anything handy, so we're going to use a little bit of this spray. I only want to put a little on the surfaces that are going to make contact. Okay, so a little bit around this bead because it's going to slip on, and then the next one that's going to find metal is going to be the back side of this, just like that. Just a little is all it takes, and we're going to just going to force it on there the best we can. Be fun. Sometimes you can force them on there. That just pulled right off, didn't it? Sometimes you can force them on there just with your weight. But the rule of thumb here is the smaller the tire, the bigger the headache. You mess with many of these and that's what you find is true. Come on, baby. Get on there. You can't put it on by hand. It's a big problem. There you go. Now, I'm not going to be able to push on it that hard. It'd be a lot easier if this was not on the machine. I don't like to do things the easy way. I like to try to make them as hard as possible. So, because you know, what's the challenge of doing it the easy way? Just gonna try to roll it on here. And in success or fail, we're gonna show it. Get on now. Don't seal, we'll get a tube, put a tube in it. All right, got it on there. Okay, get the air compressor. we're going to seat it. I'm going to seat it first, which always a challenge. Sometimes it's always a challenge. Does that sound right? See if we can do it easy. Oh, I forgot to take the core out. You need one of these tools if you're going to be doing this sort of thing. It's a valve core puller. You're just going to take this core out, set it down, hopefully in a clean place. Just take it out, and then use this without a chuck. Well, they get happens sometimes. They get stuck, but now it's seated. We can put our valve core back in. But that was loud on the camera. You don't want to over tighten that, just till it's snug, no tighter. And we will swap out. There ain't much air left in the tank now. We'll put what we got in there, and I'll pause the camera. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to pause this while I let the compressor run. Alright, got some air in the compressor. Let's air it up and see if it holds. Something not quite right here. There we go. Where's the air going? What the heck? Well, this is a new one on me. Wow, guys, I heard had a weird tire knot seat problem. Never seen it happen before. And first of all, the valve got stuck in the quick connect here, and I had to fix that. But this thing had it looked like it was seated, but it wasn't. And I kind of fought with it to get it seated. I had to pull the valve stem back out, or valve core back out of the stem, and reseat it. And boy, it kind of gave me fits. Anyway, here's where the hole is, and not seeing any bubbles. That's a good sign. And on this side, where's that? I missed it. Right here is a plug that was in it just a single plug. It's not leaking. I wished I would have realized it was in there. I would have fixed it while I was there. But this kind of gave me some trouble. So I got it. Hopefully it'll stay up now. Seems good. No bubbles around the valve stem. Need to find the cap. I borrowed the cap off. I'll borrow the cap off this stem. Anyway, well, that was an interesting fix, to say the least. And that's about it for now. We are on our own speed again. There we go. So, all right, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys that. Let's spread around this bead, see if we see anything bubbling. You want to do that on the inside and the outside. No bubbles and you're in good shape. All right, thanks for watching.